All right, welcome back, everybody. Today we have a special guest. This is my sister, Abby.
What's up?
And we are going to be making everyone's favorite or least favorite holiday beverage, eggnog, from scratch. Now, her and I actually made this last year at our parents' place, and it was really good.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Maybe it was last year.
It was some time ago.
I don't
It was some time ago, and it was really, really good.
Yeah, it was actually really good. I thought it was going to be like crap.
Yeah, it's not quite as thick as the regular eggnog, if I remember correctly, but I think it depends on how you make it. Also, if you hear any clunking or clacking in the background, that's my dog Jasmine, so try and ignore that. So what's the first direction here, Abby?
Okay, so it says, whisk the egg yolks and sugar together in a medium bowl until light and creamy. So we need
A bowl and a spoon.
2 cups of milk and 6 large egg yolks. So we need a bowl and a whisk and our ingredients.
Do you need a spoon or anything?
Measure 2 cups of milk. Or wait. No, I'm stupid. It's the egg yolks. So crack.
That's what I was wondering. Like, why are you saying it? Why are you talking about milk?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Maybe you should do the eggs.
I need
don't you
help.
have to take out the whites. You're better with eggs. You do the eggs. I'll do sugar.
Okay, I should probably need that. I need that bowl too, actually. This is why I don't cook.
What do you like? Are you just gonna do it one egg at a time?
Yeah.
Then I'd say use this. There you go.
I don't think I need that.
Oh, come on.
I'll show you how.
How much sugar? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Half a cup.
Half a cup.
Contrary to popular belief, you don't actually need a yolk separator. You can do this with a shell. I don't know why people think that they need a special tool for it. And that's just my opinion.
Trash is over here. I'm feeling kind of useless here. What's next?
I mean, if you want to get the saucepan, we need the cream, the milk, the nutmeg, and the salt. We need to stir that until it reaches a bare simmer. So I can't tell you how much you need because my hands are full of egg right now.
Well, just 1 cup of heavy whipping cream in a conveniently sized container. 2 cups of milk. So I did a poll on the channel a few weeks ago, and just to see whether people liked eggnog or not. Most people liked it. A few people said they didn't like it, and a few people yet fewer. That's not English, is it? And even fewer people yet said they didn't even know what it was. Did it say what percentage of milk it had to be?
Nope, it wasn't specific.
Teaspoon nutmeg. I am always terrible at trying to open this. Now, don't you even just not even open the top part.
Just twist it.
Twist it. Twist it. It's not twisted. Oh no, there it goes. You know what? I'm gonna add a little extra nutmeg.
Okay.
More is always better. So let's see, we got
I think nutmeg is poisonous in martial arts.
really? A pinch of salt. Now, because I'm a little bit of a salt snob, we're going to be using kosher salt. We'll call that a pinch of salt.
Okay, so I have to whisk it until it's light and creamy.
whisk it. It says cinnamon for a topping, but I'm just going to dump some cinnamon into here anyway. Just some.
I don't know what light and creamy means.
I think you'll know it when you see it.
Hold on. Just gonna ignore that.
Didn't I put that on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
Who was it?
You got it.
Oh.
Is this light and creamy? Is this light and creamy?
It looks kind of creamy, not very light though.
It looks kind of
Poopy.
yeah.
Now, it's usually not a good idea to let the milk hard boil, because then you'll get all that crusty at the bottom.
Yeah.
Remember that one time cooking with Melanie as kids, and we had like that coral reef at the bottom of the pot of the chocolate?
Yeah.
Were we making brownies?
Remember we melted the spatula into frosting or something?
Yeah, and we ate that and never noticed.
I don't think we did. We did because we pulled it out of the thing and half the spatula.
I don't know. We always remember the stories differently. My version is obviously correct.
Is this light and creamy?
Sure. It looks like corn batter dipping. Like you dip something in corn batter and fry it.
Doesn't smell like anything. It actually smells like nothing.
Whoa. It's a little waterier than I thought.
Hey, we're done with these now.
Where did the vanilla go? I lost track.
You probably had to put it in there.
Are you making a mess on my new island?
Yeah.
1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract. So I will be using this, I believe this stuff is from Mexico. Is that where this is from?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Mexican vanilla. It has a much different flavor than your regular vanilla, like this stuff. But I think it'll be fine. What is it? Is it like
It'll be
coconut?
fine.
Is that what people say it tastes more
Yeah,
like?
it
Is
tastes like coconut. I don't know. I think it'll make it interesting. We should do it.
Yeah, so use at your own risk.
I think this is light and creamy now.
Also, I got this recipe just on the internet, just like the first one that came up. So I have no idea if this is actually going to be any good.
I feel like eggnog is one of those things that's like, how unique can you really be with it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I think like any eggnog I've ever had in my life has always tasted exactly the same, at least from the store.
Okay, I'm gonna call that light and creamy.
So now we're just waiting for this to simmer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we mix them together, put in a pitcher, and
Add a big spoonful of the hot milk to the egg mixture, whisking vigorously. Repeat, adding a big spoonful at a time to temper the eggs. What does that mean?
well, I know what tempering steel is, but I don't know what tempering eggs is.
Once most of the hot milk has been added to the eggs, pour the mixture back into the saucepan on the stove. Whisk constantly. That sounds like Wisconsin.
Wisconsinly.
Whisk constantly for just a few minutes until the mixture is just slightly thickened. Or until it reaches about 160 degrees Fahrenheit on a thermometer, which is, I have no idea how many degrees in Celsius, so I can't help anybody there.
50. We'll call it 50 degrees Celsius.
Okay. It will thicken more as it cools. Remove from the
Oh,
heat, turn the milk.
The milk is speaking to us.
What does it say?
I have no idea what it's saying. I don't speak milk.
I used to.
That's right, you worked at a dairy farm.
I did. This is stressful 6 months.
You were only there 6 months?
Yeah.
Feels like you were there for like 2 years.
I know. It was only 6 months. And then I switched to the pig farm.
Which wasn't a whole lot.
Which was a lot smellier, but less stressful.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell we were from the Midwest, now you can obviously tell. A lot of stirring. Now, can you over whisk that?
Probably.
Because I thought eggs are like if you over.
I think that's what the whites though.
Oh.
I don't know anything about egg yolks, but if you overmix the egg whites, then you mess it up. I made macarons one time, and I think I over whisked the egg whites.
I mean, macarons are good, but I just don't get the hype around them.
They're delicious.
Yeah, but people freak out about them like it's the new sliced bread.
The new sliced bread. Okay, so is that done yet or what?
This?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It has to reach a bare simmer. And it has
Does that mean like barely a simmer? Is that what a bare simmer is?
Bare simmer, I would probably say, is like just before it actually starts rolling into a boil. So when it starts bubbling a little.
So a solid simmer.
No, just like when it starts,
Just
like a couple
barely
single bubbles
bubbling.
start bubbling, then that's when you decide, okay, we're done.
It smells good.
This doesn't smell like anything.
This smells really good. I think I got the better end of the deal here.
I'm gonna put these away.
One for the pot, one for your egg mix, and your. I'm having to reach in two. Hey, I'm stirring in 2 places at once. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, and it's getting a little crusty at the bottom.
Don't burn it.
I'm not gonna burn it.
Do you have a big spoon? Oh,
It was right in front of you.
okay. Well, that's a ladle, so
A ladle is a type of a spoon.
1 big spoonful to the egg mixture, whisking vigorously. It doesn't tell us like how much time between spoonfuls.
It doesn't. It just says add it a large spoonful at a time to temper it. Is that good enough?
That's good. Put her in.
There you go. I remember this being a lot of work.
I don't want to get too vigorous because it's going to splash out and burn us. Probably should have gotten my bigger whisk. This is good.
Your bigger whisk doesn't have a handle.
That's true. It is kind of a crappy whisk, but okay, you can probably put another spoonful in.
And then we just do this till the whole thing's in there.
It says, once most of the hot milk has been added, put it back into the saucepan on the stove.
Okay, I'd say it's 1 more spoonful in.
Maybe 2 more.
2 more?
Yeah, 2 more.
I just realized I don't have a pitcher. Whoops. I am unprepared. I'm very unprepared.
You don't have anything?
Nope.
Well, we have your 4-cup measuring cup.
That's not enough.
You should put another spoonful in.
I got this. How much does this hold?
That's like a quart.
It doesn't say.
I think it's like a quart.
How many cups are in a quart?
4. And that's a 4-cup measuring cup, so it's about the same.
Classic Tupperware. You can't buy it like that anymore. Alright, last spoonful and then we'll call it good enough. I'll make her a good one.
Smells good.
Smells great. Real eggnog does not smell as good as this.
Smells kind of like
Christmas. Smells like pie.
Yeah.
Like
Smells like pie.
smells like a McDonald's apple pie.
Without the apple part though.
Yeah.
Apple eggnog.
You know, actually,
Ew.
some apple flavored eggnog wouldn't be too bad. I guess it depends on how much you like eggnog.
Are we gonna call this good or what?
All right. Yep. No, we need
yeah,
that.
Hold
Hello.
that. Hold that.
Go fast. Oh, you burned me.
That's fine. Okay, so then once most of the milk has been added to the eggs. Okay, so whisk Wisconsinly for just a few minutes until the mixture is just slightly thickened, or until it reaches about 160 degrees on a thermometer. Fahrenheit.
I actually have a thermometer.
So do I, but
I know I have an infrared thermometer.
it will thicken more as it cools. Remove heat and stir in the vanilla. My hand is 85 degrees.
All right, that's probably well calibrated. We're at 143.
Are you Wisconsinly?
Wisconsinly.
Okay. So how long do we have to wait to drink this thing?
Until it cools. $147. We're getting there.
Store homemade eggnog in the fridge for up to 1 week. So you have to eat it eat it.
I'll probably drink it within a day. I like eggnog too much.
I'll have 1 cup and then I'm good.
I can't believe
That's
it's so why is eggnog so hated? I think is it the texture? Is it too thick?
I think it's too thick. That's what it is for me. Like, it tastes good, and I can only have. It's like rich. You know, like French silk pie. I can get through like halfway through the slice, and then I start getting that feeling, you know, like in your gut. You start
Yeah.
Blech.
See, to me, French silk pie isn't that rich. Like,
It depends on the French silk pie, though.
a 9-layer chocolate cake is rich. To me, it's just too
Or
fluffy.
like the flourless torte.
Yeah, flourless torte.
Those are good. We should make one of those.
Episode 2 of Cooking with Abby.
I don't even really cook.
You know what we need to call this? Schmidty cooking.
Schmidty cooking!
155.8. Is that close enough?
Mm-mm.
No. I'm getting tired of Wisconsinly.
Well, too bad. Or I can take over for you.
I will suffer through.
Where'd the dog go?
I was just thinking, it's getting kind of quiet. I think she's probably over on the futon. You can go and check her if you want.
I think I'll just leave her. She's nice.
She's
and
being
peaceful.
quiet, yeah. Or she's getting into something. One or the other.
It doesn't really smell like coconut. It's like once you put it in something. Because it smells like vanilla.
It has that hint of, like, not... Like, smell this by comparison. Smell that. Yeah, it's a little sticky. Like, it is a very different smell.
I guess. This one smells more ethanol-y, though.
Well, isn't it, in an alcohol suspension?
Vanilla bean extra... I feel dumb.
165. What temperature do we need?
Extract... I can't say this word.
Oh, is it doestrous?
No. Yeah.
If you
Vanilla
taste it,
bean
that's what it tastes like.
Extractives in water and alcohol.
We're at 165. What do we need?
Oh, 160. Oh, we're beyond.
Oh, geez.
You're gonna.
We're burning it.
You're getting a little too Wisconsin-y.
Burn 'em, Bobby. 10 points to who can ever name that reference.
Yeah, yeah.
So now what, we have to just let it sit?
It kind of smells like too homemade.
Yeah, it's very...
You know what I mean? Like, it's not processed enough. It's not Americanized.
No. And for the record, we do have some store-bought here to compare it to. I know it's going to be out of focus, but I couldn't find the name brand regular eggnog. They were sold out. So this is all we got is the off-brand, but as we said before, this is pretty much all the same no matter who you buy it from, so I'm not too concerned. So we are going to let this cool in the fridge or the freezer, depending on how impatient we get, until it's roughly to the same temperature as this. That way we have an apples to apples comparison, and we'll be back then.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye. Welcome back again. This has finally cooled down after like 2 hours of sitting in the freezer. It took a long time, but we're ready to go. So let's crack open some nog and get drinking. This is non-alcoholic.
Oh,
That's just frozen.
It's frozen.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't shake it. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, I think they're both a little floopy, but yeah. So, alright, visual difference right away. Ours has a lot more specs in it, but you know, I think that might just be down to this off-brand eggnog, because even the on-brand stuff looks more similar to what we got here. Let me do a close-up. Yeah, I think you can see that. There's a lot of specs from the nutmeg. So, do you want to try the store stuff first? I think we should.
Okay, store stuff first. Wait.
Chink it and drink it. It smells like eggnog, tastes like eggnog.
It's alright.
I got no problem with that. That's what it was. That's it. Oh, what the heck? Did you put that in there?
No.
The little safety cap from here, there was an extra one inside the carton. The machine must have failed or something. What the heck? Or did I put that in there? I took it out. I'll have to review the footage. What the heck happened there? That is the weirdest thing. I saw something floating in my cup. I was like, what is that? Alright.
I'm glad you got that. Okay.
It's a lot thicker. It's
Yeah.
a lot thicker. And it's a lot...
It tastes better, honestly. I like it better, but it's very thick.
It's like very fluffy and airy. Like, it's like drinking a marshmallow.
Personally, I would probably add a little milk to it to thin it out a little.
The instructions that I read on that website did say if you want it thinner, add some milk and put it in a blender.
I don't think it needs a blender, but...
Yeah, I think it could be a little bit thinner. Like, it is actually like... This is pretty thin. This,
I don't even want to drink this anymore. This tastes like...
The store stuff?
It tastes like butter. It tastes
Yeah,
like butter.
the store stuff is... It's a lot thinner than most eggnog I've had from the store.
You taste butter?
I'm not tasting butter, but it's actually... When I first tasted it, it was good. Like, I thought, okay, that's just eggnog. But now it's tasting very bland and flat. Where the new stuff, the homemade stuff...
I'm
It's
gonna
like
put a little milk in it.
It's like the consistency of like an apple pie. It's very thick. I don't think I've ever had a liquid that thick.
I'm putting a little milk in it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, maybe let me take some of that too.
Hold on, don't.
Nope, don't ruin it?
Yeah, we'll compare it.
Alright. That's a lot more. Yeah, that's a lot closer in
So
viscosity.
the consistency is about the same now. So
Is that better or worse? This actually now looks a lot more similar to what you get from the store. It's like cake. It's so
Try
thick.
that one.
Nah, now it's too bland.
Yeah.
Kind of ruined it. I think you'd have to cook it in, just like instead of 2 cups of milk, maybe have 2.5 cups
I
of
think
milk.
it's alright. I still like this better than that though.
Yeah, this is kind of just undrinkable at this point, the store stuff. But yeah, that could just be a product of this being an off-brand, generic brand. I remember the name brand being a little better. Like you can't even see any of the spice or seasoning. Is it still seasoning if it's in something sweet? I think it's just spice.
I feel like I want the flavor of this to stay somewhat intact, maybe a little less, but have the consistency of this one.
I honestly think the homemade stuff is almost a little too flavorful. Like, it's just got too much of the spice in it.
I definitely don't like this compared to that though.
Tell you, I'll do something really risky here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
mix them together. Ooh, that doesn't look good. It looks like someone threw up in a cup. Oh. All right. Mmm. Now that's some eggnog right there. You try that. That's the best yet.
No.
Really?
No.
All right. Well, you can
I like-
stick. You can stick to your
I
milky
like
stuff.
the
but-
in between the original homemade and the milk down homemade is where I want something a little more rich than this one and a little less rich than the original homemade.
Yeah, this stuff is very, very rich, like $1 million rich. This stuff is like you're on food stamps. But hey, you marry the two together, and I think that's the best combo right there. So I think there's the conclusion. You can either mix the two together 50-50, or milk down the other stuff.
I don't know. I guess it's just personal preference.
Yeah. Well, either way, I think it's well worth making some homemade. It really isn't that difficult. The hardest part is waiting for it to cool down,
Yeah,
really.
it was really easy
So.
actually.
Well, I hope you enjoyed having our guest star, Abby. And until next time, see ya.